Where is the communication here? Where is the communication? How? They clearly don't respect any of the partners. They clearly don't respect any partners because we had no idea about this. Not one clue. You would honestly think they would be telling us before they tell the world so that we have time to prepare as a brand. How dare you, Mixer? I am honestly offended. You have offended me because that is vile. I'm shaking with anger right now. You haven't told any of us what you're doing, and just because you've done a slip up, now all of a sudden, I'm so angry.
I never expected being a streamer, and I was just able to see how I could do this in the future for a living, and streaming like something I always look forward to every day. And something I was finally learning and getting good at, and all the work was paying off. And thank you, Corn Pizza. Except and I had so many dreams for the future for the first time. Because I've been depressed for so long, and now I'm finally starting to be happy again.
All this has happened. I mean, we learned about it on Twitter. 2 minutes later, I had an email for Mixer. 5 minutes after that, I talked to my partner manager. It just happened. You know, I mean, you know, this is my job. 24 hours ago, I was excited to close on my house Tuesday. Now I'm sitting here thinking, should I?
We're thankful to those that we share our passions with us, and we hope to see your positive, welcoming, and inclusive communities on Facebook Gaming. Make sure we remain online and running until the 22nd of July. 1 month. They're giving us 1 month. Chat. Wow, this is insane news. I have given everything, every dollar I have, every amount of energy I have into this platform because I believed in it.
Ikeo13 sent 50 embers with the message, try hard.
For those longer serving members of the community will know, the night my grandfather died, I was live on stream. I came back from the hospital because my grandfather gave me the money to start my channel. He bought the computer that I used to stream, and he was a farmer and he worked hard every day of his life. And I came back here to stream on Mixer because I thought that's what he would have wanted. He would have wanted me not work because of him. And I was live for 5 minutes when I found out he died. I've given everything. I couldn't have given more.
Welcome, yeah, it's pretty upsetting, pretty disturbing. I said I would be here until the lights went out, and I guess the lights actually went out. It sucks. It's really sucks. What route are you gonna take? I have no idea. It's a really big decision. I gotta talk to some people.
I might not have been here as long as some of the partners, but I've said every stream has changed my life.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl here, Leah. As you can see, Hi, this is my mixer. Welcome to the stream. Sad to say, this is gonna be the only time I'll be able to see this. I might change it up and make it for Twitch, but this was not my first, but this is my second one. My first one, I can log in and let you see that later or whatever. I don't know. I probably won't show it. But I just want you guys to see how it had looked a bit. It had a whole Fortnite theme going on. I thought this was cute. I had like how it looked, even though I don't play Fortnite a whole lot. But yeah, let's talk about really why Mixer is going away, shall we? Come on, let's get into it. So yeah, I wanted to show you my whole Mixer thing, even though this thing is gonna be going in and out. I'm gonna keep it there. But basically, we're gonna be talking about Mixer as to what I have been personally seeing myself. First thing first, we're gonna talk about Ninja. If you guys did not understand why Ninja had left and went over to Mixer, Mixer gave him apparently a better deal than Twitch. Apparently, he said that Twitch wasn't allowing him to grow, or his wife has said that he wasn't allowed to grow on Twitch. Twitch only wanted him to play Fortnite games or something like that along the line. I probably might let you see an article or whatever. But it's like he went over to Mixer. Now, Mixer had needed people like Ninja. There's a lot of people who are on YouTube and Twitch that have gone over to Mixer. The reason why Mixer allowed this is because they needed the views. If I noticed that when you go in certain categories, there's for example, Roblox. I think Roblox got 7, 8 or different categories. That's why I went over there and started streaming on Roblox, because you can stream underneath different categories without the trolls. So I thought that was kind of unique, but at the same time, why do you have all these categories for one game? They did that with several games. It's just kind of odd. So you weren't really finding the right crowd of people. Another thing I had noticed is a lot of people over there, they're all about Xbox gaming. They're all about that. I know they were trying to open it up, I think once upon a time, for the PS4, and I think they stopped. And I don't know, I didn't even know that PS4 could have streamed over there, but you can do it with OBS and Streamlabs. You can stream over there and play your PS4 games. I've seen people done this. Now, the sad thing about this is I know people who have left YouTube and went over to Mixer. Like, for example, Miss Domination, Gia, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I know her name is Gia. She's the one who, she's very funny, but...
Yo, we got a lot to discuss. Even though Embers stopped on June 30th, thank you, Ben, for doing that. Appreciate it. I'm not going to continue on to this platform. The platform is very disappointing, and it's unfortunate that this is happening. I feel bad for a lot of streamers, including myself, because, we have to make a quick move. A lot of y'all are like, what's going on with Twitch? This I'm not gonna lie, Mixer shutting down did fuck with me moving. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna move at the end of the year. So let's talk about Twitch. I never really spoke about this to newer viewers because the reason being is I just don't like to be held as a bad person, or I already was held accountable for my actions. So I believe March of 2019, a lot of y'all know me from Twitch. I was a popular Twitch streamer, and I was banned. Someone threatened me, and a troll, and I said something in self-defense, and Twitch just didn't hold up to it in the sense of they couldn't tolerate it. So they permanently banned me off the platform for the intent to harm. You're not allowed to make any threats. Thank you, Marble, for the 50 embers. You're not allowed to make any threats on the platform. And unfortunately, I became homeless. It was a really hard year for me last year. Because during that time, my brother was, in and out the hospital. So I had to help him, and then I lost my job because I didn't have another job. So I was kind of just really struggling with money and getting myself caught up in a situation where I said something. Currently I've been doing ban appeals on Twitch, but unfortunately I feel like Twitch will only hear me out if I go viral. You know what I mean? Like if I'm crying about it. And I'm too prideful, and I refuse to cry, and I refuse to beg. I'm 26 years old, and if Twitch feels like I'm bad business, it's unfortunate that they would see that, but there's nothing that I can do. As much as I would love to stream on the platform, it's convenient and easier for everyone to, transfer over. I wish nothing but luck to any of the streamers on Mixer that are going to Twitch platform. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm going to still send in ban appeals, and if I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't have to make a big scene to be heard. Do you agree? I don't want to cry on Twitter. No offense to Foxy. I see she cried and she got, I don't know if y'all know that girl that was crying. She cried and went a little bit viral on Twitter, and Twitch hit her up and gave her Twitch back. And I do feel like it kind of makes other people feel hopeless, because what does that mean for people like me? What do I have to do to be forgiven? I'm not a bad person. I'm a single mother. If I feel threatened, I'm human. I'm going to react and, say something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say, like, I'm going to defend myself. But it's been over a year, guys, since I've been banned from Twitch. Love you, Nyla. Wherever you go, I'll always support you. Thank you, Marina. At the time, it was devastating, but I've learned to live with it. Yeah, and I don't want to beg for my channel back. I'm a grown woman. They're grown. I don't want to make a scene and be like, please, please. If they can't hear me out and see how much I have changed and how much of a loving community I do have, and don't want to give me another chance, then I cannot force it. I don't want to force it. I'm too prideful. But what you guys can do for me, who here has Twitter? I'm going to explain more, and we're going to talk. There's a lot of stuff that I need to cover before we get into anything. What you guys can do for me, and maybe if Twitch sees how supportive my community is, maybe I can be heard from Twitch and they can help me. So I'm going to post out a tweet, and if you guys can retweet it, like it, tag Twitch support, maybe they can answer my ban appeal. So I just put a tweet out. If you guys want, thank you, Tiffany, for the embers. Appreciate that. I just put a tweet out. If you guys would like to retweet it, and retweeting is really important, and letting Twitch see that I have changed and I want to take streaming seriously, since it is the biggest streaming platform for gamers. I'm not gonna cry. I've cried a lot this year. Yesterday I was crying because I never knew how much I missed Christopher to talk about these moments. And I just miss Chris so much. Like, it's so different. You know what I mean? I miss him so much. And if you guys can just retweet these and tag, make sure you tag under here and say Twitch support, please. She has changed. She's grown a community. Write whatever you want. Let Twitch see. Twitch is, I don't know if Twitch is opening ban appeals for a lot of Mixer streamers, but I see that they did it for a Mixer streamer, and it gives hope. Yeah, hashtag bring back Nyla. Do something. And if we can get back on Twitch, that'd be dope.
I feel like she has a lot of trolls in her chat. She has a very toxic chat. She moved over to Mixer, but she was a really good streamer. But it's sad because Gia actually got terminated. I said terminated. Hold up. She got banned from Twitch for good, and then she went to YouTube, and there became some issues. You remember I was telling everybody about how YouTube was going to become very strict with kids in the background. They were going to demonetize you. Well, she became even more strict. I know she has a little kid, a son, so maybe they probably hear his voice, and then also her streams are, like I was saying, were very, very toxic. So she later, situation between her and YouTube didn't went very well, so she ended up going over to Mixer. And you know, that was her last hope, was Mixer. Now she's gonna have to figure out where to go at. Is she gonna go to Dlive? Where is she gonna go at? Periscope? And that's a lot of people have burned their bridges with, you know, with YouTube and Twitch, so they have no choice but to go to places like Dlive. And I'm gonna talk about Dlive a little bit later on. Dom was another one. I felt like her channel was going up and down, up and down. If you're not noticing, a lot of people on YouTube, even the bigger, I've said this, even the bigger YouTubers, their channel is going up and down, up and down, up and down. And so it just kind of like, people like, where do I go from here now? Like, I started on YouTube, where can I go at and stream? A lot of people are beginning to see YouTube is not the best platform to stream on, unless you're like a drama channel or a beauty guru or a K-pop channel. Your channel is going to explode on over here on YouTube. A lot of people, they kind of go to like YouTube, to Mixer or Twitch. Mixers are not going to be here. Also, I want to let people know that Mixer is gone. That name is going to be gone. It's Microsoft. Microsoft owns Mixer. Okay, so it's Mixer that is joining forces with Facebook Gaming. Okay, they're joining forces together. It's no longer going to be Mixer. I heard people talking about Mixer, that Mixer is going to be joining forces with Facebook Gaming. That is not true at all. Not one bit. It's gone. It's Mixer is just gone. As of July the 22nd. I briefly wanted to talk about Dlive. I personally don't think that Dlive is a really good choice, because for the fact of the matter is, it is in the same boat as Mixer. It needs big, huge. But Dlive is in the same boat as Mixer, because look at their views. For their popular game, the most popular game on here is Clash Royale, and second is PUBG Mobile. It's always like PUBG Mobile is always in top. This is like the PUBG Mobile freaking streaming platform. Want to be really popular with PUBG Mobile is over here. It's kind of odd to me that games like Call of Duty and Dead by Daylight, Last of Us Part 2, this game just dropped. Look at this, Fortnite, freaking League of Legends. Resident Evil 2 is more popular than Fortnite. Valorant. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at their views. 13, 8, 7. They don't have a lot of people. Look at this. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, 12 people are watching. Division is one person watching. Like, their chance, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Like, all the games are, like, down below or 0. And then it stops. This is all the games that they have. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy to me. Now, what you don't understand is they have PewDiePie came over here. Apparently, PewDiePie went back to YouTube and been a YouTube exclusive. So they need another anchor to hold them down. If they don't find another anchor, they're gonna end in the same boat as Mixer. Because I had a feeling Mixer was gonna go, because they didn't have enough views. It was the same thing. If you go to Mixer, it looks just like this. It's not as bad as this, but they have a lot of games where there's nobody like streaming underneath. It's the same thing. And they lost PewDiePie. Like, Dlive lost PewDiePie. So I don't think this channel is going to last long. I don't think this platform is going to last long either. So I wanted to bring that out. And I also want to bring out that the most honest thing ever, they have a news channel. And underneath this news channel, They got like people underneath here talking about in the darkness of the night. I know this dude here was talking about how they don't like masks. This is like regular people. Like it's not even freaking news, and it's like it's crazy to me. There's some crazy stuff be going on over here. YouTubers, big, huge Twitch, streamers to go over there. I don't feel like that's a good area for a person for the first time streaming. I still say that it's Twitch because you get affiliated so quickly. Over there, it's the same thing. It takes too long to get affiliated, as well as Mixer. I think Mixer was 2,500 people to get affiliated. That is just that. That was the big no for me. But this is what I forgot to talk about. So some of the people over there on Mixer, they came from YouTube. Okay, so I want to talk about that. I felt like certain people that I came across were a little cocky, were too cocky. There was actually a dude that I enjoy his gaming, I enjoy his personality, but when I told him that when Call of Duty come out, hey, let's play together, this dude tell me, oh, I turned the crossplay off.
What? What the fuck?
Why would you tell me like, hey, let's play the game together? Why would you turn crossplay off? So I left him. I tend to notice people like that over there. It's like they're trying to force you to buy an Xbox. I'm not gonna buy an Xbox when the games are going crossplay. And I don't think anybody, and this is nothing too, I don't think people are understanding that a lot of people are not going to buy 3 consoles anymore. That was the whole point of the crossplay. You're gonna buy the console that you want. Me personally, I'm gonna stick with PS5. I already talked about Nintendo Switch. I don't think that I will get another Nintendo. Nintendo needs to fix their chat. Nintendo needs to the membership. They don't need to force that. I mean, Xbox and PS4 didn't do it. So I don't know why Nintendo Switch did it. So I don't see myself buying another Nintendo. I'm pretty pleased with the Nintendo that I have. So I probably will be playing a lot of old school games on Nintendo. I don't see myself playing a whole lot of new school games on there. I think that's about all of it with Mixer. Oh, I didn't like the fact how Mixer treated their partners. They pretty much didn't tell them anything. I don't know if you guys know. I'm happy that I never became partners or affiliated with them or whatever. I'm so happy that I didn't, because a lot of these people were crying and they were upset and were like pissed, and some people literally just stopped. And once they figured out Twitch, what was going on with Mixer, they were moving to Twitch. So yeah, like I probably might show a clip of that at the beginning, but I thought that was really heartbroken to see that you have these people who's been partners for you for how long, and you just be like, oh well, they go on Twitter. And the thing about it was, they went on Twitter to announce this. They did not tell the partners first. I felt like Mixer, can't say it, should have told the partners first before they started telling everybody else about it. I mean, that's a B move. And then they tell everybody it's going to be combined with Facebook gaming. A lot of people don't want to go do Facebook gaming. Facebook is more for old people. They're trying to get into the gaming business because it kind of dead over here on YouTube. And they're trying to, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the gaming is kind of dead over here. I mean, if you're not playing games like anime or a very popular game, or I gotta say it again, it might get old. You got to be shock value. You gotta be crazy over here to be a YouTube gamer. I mean, you can't be chill, you can't be relaxed. Nobody wants to see that over here on YouTube, okay? Especially in YouTube gaming. So, yeah. Also, I want to talk about one more thing before I go. A lot of YouTubers are coming over to freaking Twitch. I told you guys this was going to start happening. So it's just a matter of time. It's going to end up like YouTube. I don't think Twitch is going anywhere. I think it's going to end up just like YouTube. Once all the celebrities come over there. YouTube became, I'm sorry, when the celebs came over. When the celebs came over, everybody started going find their other celebs. So you were competing with the celebrities. So yeah, that's kind of what happened to YouTube, and then the ads, and then it became so corporate, and then it went from you could be found on YouTube to you can't even be seen on YouTube. I mean, look, it's just my opinion, okay? I'm sorry if you're upset you ain't had no business being on my channel. This is what I do, okay? I also got an MJ's Nia channel. I drama over there. I talk drama over there. This is what I do. I gave y'all warning. I'm just sharing my ideas, my opinion. Let me know what y'all think of the whole Mixer situation. Well, let me know what you think of it, okay? Wait, matter of fact, what's going down? Let me know what you think of it. But yeah, I shall see y'all later. Peace. Oh, before I go, let me show you other things. I'm gonna show you other part of the Mixer stream when I was Mitch. If you weren't over there, this is how it looked. This is like my FaceTime for you guys. This is like the intermission. This is what you call it. And then you have the actual gameplay. Look, I might, y'all know I might use this for YouTube when I'm playing, a game. I use a purple one now, but I don't know. I might use this. I might still use this, and I might still use the other thing for games because I do like this. I think it's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's go to the BRB. All right. There you go. The BRB. Be right back. That's how I did that. Okay. All right. Let's go to the Mixer. The stream in it, but I will say thanks for coming. There we go. There it goes. Stream ended. With the credits. Look, I'm gonna miss Mixer, and I'm gonna miss the people over there. Hopefully they come over to YouTube or go to Twitch. I might have to end up going over there on Facebook Gaming just to see them, but I really am gonna miss Mixer. As for now, everybody, peace out.
You get me so